freedom of the body or freedom of the mind, for both you cannot have, is really that invitation to softness and that stepping back and to be relieved entirely. And I use, relieved as a synonym for for, I would call it a safe passageway to peace. Sometimes peace sounds like an attainment to people when you say it. Sometimes it sounds like something they have to do and push down what's not that. We're talking about a peace that passes understanding. We're talking about a peace that more you sink into, that is always present and is completely unconditional. It doesn't mean the absence of something or an addition of something for it to be present. And freedom of the body is the will to have things the way you would want, forgetting that God's will and yours are one, and that God knows what makes you happy and that you don't. So this is part of the humbling of the seeming journey, that you don't know what would make you happy, and the freedom to run around and be the character self will have you winding up in corners where you don't know what you're doing. And so the trust is that there is no hatred, there's no hatred of the little character either. I think this is very important. And so it's almost like a little avatar that you're giving over in safety and saying, look, I'm going to give this over in care to you. I'm not only going to give this character that I think I am in this little body, I'm going to give all the little bodies I love, and, this country and this planet and this universe and everything I have affection for. And I'm going to say, I recognize I'm not doing a great job of this, but then I also recognize it's not my job to run the universe. And that the whole thing is a mistake. And so I want to be relieved of this sense of panic and urgency that I must keep doing something about it. And that's what people call freedom of the body, the freedom to do whatever they want about the upset in the mind or the experience of upset they're having, to try their way to fix it. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work in form because the upset's not coming from the form. So freedom of the mind, where you can never be imprisoned, where you recognize you're already free, and you come and you invite that state of being and you accept that that's the truth of who you are already, is a totally different orientation. And from there, if any doings are needed, they will be joyful again. No matter what the seeming exterior looks like. You could be in the middle of a war zone. I once had a petrol bomb thrown at my house. And I remember the first thing I did was to choose peace and to stand there and pray and go, okay. And there were flames running up the side of the house. And I had to make that choice because, that's what my life was becoming devoted to. So this is very practical. Freedom of the body or freedom of the mind. You do want the freedom of the mind because your will and God's are one. And you were born free. You were created free, eternally free. And the mesmerism is the prison, and we can live in very pretty prisons that look like we have freedoms of the body, but that's nothing compared to the realization of the freedom of who you are. And it's your birthright. You're entitled to miracles, it's our birthright. Like, how incredible is that? Like, you can have freedom of the body, you can go fighting for causes in the world, or you can accept your birthright. And it's also the birthright of the perception of the multitude of everyone else, every living being, plant, rock, universe, star. It's a release from the conditions of fear. It's a total release from false cause and effect. It's back to first cause, and that you are an effect in the mind of God, at home, in peace, dreaming, never having left, never having been abandoned. And, if we're civically minded, that has to be the choice. That has to be the choice. You get to choose for everyone. You get to choose this. Choose this. Choose this first. If there are any helpful doings that you get sent on to center deeper down while it unfolds into this being your constant state of mind, choose freedom of the mind. Choose to accept your inheritance. Choose to simply say, thank you. I don't know how this works, but thank you. I'll have it. Yes, I'll take it.